Hello! Fast Brick Studios here, and I am finally happy to present to you guys the LEGO Starcourt Mall. Correction, the Battle of Starcourt Mall. But before we jump in any further, I do quickly want to say, if you have not yet dropped a like on the video, go ahead and do so, and while you're down there, subscribe as well. It would help me and you out to know when I will upload another video. But with all of that being said, enjoy the Battle of Starcourt.
Very still.
The Battle of Starcourt Mall, a mock that I've been working on for the past couple of months now, and finally, it's complete. I do want to give credits over to CM4Sci for the initial inspiration and proof and concept of this model, and I'll make sure to link him down in the description below. But without further ado, let's take a closer look at this mock. The places that I decided to choose for this project were the ones that were most shown throughout the show, which ended up being Scoops Ahoy, The Gap, JCPenney, Jazzercise, Flash Studio, and the cinema. And because I was trying to make this feel as much of an official LEGO set as possible, I did have to compromise quite a little bit of things all over the build, such as making extra small walkways and limiting myself with the overall interiors within the buildings. Starting to take a closer look at the shops, first up, we've got Scoops Ahoy. Scoops Ahoy turned out to be one of the tightest shops here, simply because I was wanting to capture the room in the back as well, which we're going to take a look at here in a moment. Inside there is the counter with ice cream and cash register. Off to the side, we have a couple of seats for the customers to enjoy their ice cream, and a lamp right above, and a couple of menus to choose from. In the back room, I've added in some key features that we've seen from the show, such as the Russian cracking tape, the air vent, and the You Rule You Suck whiteboard tally counter. Next up, we have the Gap. In the front, I've added in some shattered glass to represent the scene where Elle pulled a piece of the Mind Flayer out of her leg. Inside the Gap, we have what you would expect to see in here. Just a bunch of shelves with clothes, a cash register, and that's really about it. Next store up, we have JCPenney, with the mannequin up in the front. Inside JCPenney, you basically have more of what you would expect. Just clothes on shelves, a cash register, and a sales poster. To get between the first and second floor, you could take the escalator. Next we have Jazzercise. Inside of Jazzercise, there is some theming on the wall, a couple of yoga mats, and the boombox that Steve and Dustin mistaken for being something else within the duffel bag. After Jazzercise, we have Flash Studio. Inside there is a hat for the photo shoot, a camera with the tripod for Elle and Max to take pictures, and a backdrop for those pictures. And finally, we have the cinema, with the ticket booths underneath, and playing the films Fletch, Cocoon, and Return to Oz. There's also a Back to the Future poster up in the front. Inside the cinema, there is no actual cinema simply because there is no room for it, but I have added in the snack counter with cash register, as well as having another Back to the Future poster and a Day of the Dead poster being placed on the side. The top of the mall is removable, and the Starcourt sign is able to swing side to side. And the build wouldn't be complete without the Mind Flayer. I've made the Mind Flayer to be very posable. Every single joint on him is able to be rotated in one way or another. Combining this with the detail makes him as good as he can be in LEGO form. For the minifigures, I decided to include the ones that would make the most amount of sense. And so I chose Will, Lucas, Mike, Elle, Robin, Steve, Billy, and Max. And there you have it, guys. The Battle of Starcourt Mall. We have done it. We have put together a custom LEGO set. The one that probably should have went after the buyer's house, but we've never seen another Stranger Things set after that, and so I went ahead and created my own. Perhaps by the time that season 4 rolls around, we'll see something like this, but until then, this here is what we have. I do have to say, I'm very much happy and satisfied with how the end result to this mock came out, and this very much does look like what LEGO would come up with if they make a Starcourt Mall. But those right there were my thoughts on the LEGO Stranger Things Battle of Starcourt Mall. Let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. As always, drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, because then it helps both of us out and notifies you so when I'll upload another video. But with all of that being considered, I'll catch you guys in the upside down. Bye.